Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Project Comeback 2.0. Today is another gym day. It's actually only my third gym day of Project Comeback 2.0, which is weird because it feels like it's been like 4 weeks since I started this process, but in reality, we're in week 2. If you'll remember, last week all I did was 2 gym sessions, each of which included 20 minutes of cardio where I kept my heart rate around 145 and then 10 to 12-ish minutes of mobility, doing basically the same thing this week, except I'm just adding an extra 10 minutes to the cardio. So instead of 40 minutes total for the week, it'll be an hour total for the week. And I'm gonna keep my heart rate at the same level, I'm gonna still do my mobility, and that's the only change. As I told you guys, I am taking this process very, very slowly because there's no point in going faster than necessary, because all you want to do is the minimum amount that's going to elicit change. So right now I'm having a quick pre-gym snack of sorts. I don't know if you call it a snack. It's not really a snack. Pre-gym beverage. Just having a little organic chicken broth. Whew! I made the perfect amount to fit in the cup. That's a good feeling. Today's gonna be a good day. Woke up with clear skin, made the perfect amount of bone broth. What else could you ask for? I'm technically not having the bone broth like as a pre-workout snack today. I'm just trying to get back into having bone broth in the morning for its healing properties. But that being said, bone broth is a great like pre-workout snack if you want to train in the morning but can't stomach eating anything before you train. Bone broth is a great thing to have. So I'm going to finish my bone broth and then fix my hair, because this is not a stable hairdo. This is just me throwing my hair up in the morning. It's not gonna stay up if I do any amount of cardio. So finish bone broth, fix my hair, then we're off to the gym. Not gonna lie, so far Project Comeback has not quite gone according to plan, mostly because I wanted to go to the gym on Monday, but I was so swollen that I couldn't even wear my Oura ring. My hands were just huge sausage fingers. They're still not ideal. So I'm a little bit behind schedule at this point, but like I'm still gonna be able to get in my 2 workouts this week. I'll just have to do one on the weekend, which is fine. I just wanted to avoid like, you know, the New Year's rush on the weekend. And I think today I am doing much better, so hopefully this trend continues and I don't get super swollen again. Just to clarify, because I know some people will ask, I don't think it was the exercise that I did last week that caused the swelling. I think it was just a lot more stress that I've been dealing with. Why won't the stress go away? It's fine, I'm back on track to healing now. The swelling's going down. So hopefully this will continue. I can continue with Project Comeback. I can get happier and healthier. It's gonna be a good 2020. It's gym time! I'm so excited. Who else is excited to be in the gym this year? I know I am. Let me know down in the comments what your gym focused goals are for the next few months. I'm just curious.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there.
That felt so good. It really is amazing how fast the body adapts to exercise. Like, I was struggling to get my heart rate up to 145. I had to work a lot harder than I did the first time. That, or the machine I was using was just really bad at reading heart rate, but I definitely didn't feel like I was working as hard as I was last time, and I was really pushing myself to get my heart rate up. The mobility, on the other hand, I should probably make sure I don't take like a week off in between, because I needed it really bad. Alrighty, it is now time for breakfast. I'm gonna make some yogurt and probably, yeah, pot of tea for sure.
I gave you everything, held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
I may have gotten a little bit carried away with the berries because it's definitely turned into more of a berry bowl with yogurt rather than a yogurt bowl with berries, but that's okay. It's fine. I like berries. And for my tea, I have this TeaWell organic ginger mint herbal tea. It has a lot of really cool ingredients in it, like dandelion, elderberry, ginseng, spearmint, ginger, and moringa. So I don't know, I've just been trying it out. I like it, makes me feel good. I'm gonna make an entire pot of this. You guys know how I always struggle to get in my fluids for the day, my liquids. I'm really bad at drinking water, basically, but I have discovered that when I just make giant pots of tea, I drink it no problem. And to my first cup of tea, I'm just gonna add some collagen. Although I guess I did already have bone broth today, so there's not really any point, but whatever.
2 hours later.
So I was getting work done, wondering to myself why I was so hungry, because like I am very hungry right now, when usually like, you know, small meals have been satiating for me because I haven't been exercising, and then I realized I've been exercising, so my appetite is increasing. And this week I actually did something that I have not done in a while, and that is quasi meal prep. I just kind of made big batches of everything that I was eating on Monday so that I would have a ton of leftovers. So for lunch, what I'm doing is just gonna steam up some broccoli and cauliflower, and then I have leftover chicken thighs that I cooked with lemon juice and rosemary from my garden and some other herbs and spices, and oh, chicken thighs are still my favorite food. They're so good. I don't usually meal prep because honestly, that's the one thing that usually kind of puts me in a not so great mindset when it comes to food, because it ends up making me feel pretty restricted because I only have like the food that I prepped. It's not even like I'm trying to fit a certain calorie and macro ratio and I can eat whatever and make it fit. It's like all I have to eat is what I have to eat. And so I feel super restricted and just want to eat literally anything else. But because life has been so hectic and stressful lately, and I needed to be able to take a step back from cooking and not have to worry about it, decided to just prep a little bit, but I'm being super flexible about it. So like if something else comes up, if I want to eat something else, I'll eat something else. And there we have it. An easy peasy, delicious, and nutritious lunch. I ended up drizzling the veggies in this lemon olive oil, and then I also sprinkled them in salt. And that was it. I'm so excited to eat this. My mouth is literally watering and my stomach is growling. So while I eat my lunch, I just wanted to talk through something really quick because I've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram from people who are trying out different things, probably because it's a new year and everyone's, you know, on their New Year's kick. And a lot of people are getting frustrated that what they're doing is not working, specifically with their diet. So I wanted to quickly talk through some of the reasons that your diet might not be working, assuming you're doing everything right. Obviously, you know, if you're following IFIM and you just don't know how to track macros and you're not doing it correctly, then it might not be working because you're not doing it correctly. But assuming you're doing everything correctly, there are still multiple reasons why something might not be working for you. The first thing is that simply you may have a slow metabolism. People who are prone to slow metabolisms are those who have been dieting extensively for long periods of time, or people who do excessive amounts of cardio. Basically, if you notice that you cut your calories low and your body doesn't change at all, you might just have a slower metabolism. But the good news is that you can fix this through a process called reverse dieting. I recently went through a full reverse diet. I guess not recently, started about a year ago. Went through a reverse diet and sped up my metabolism by 500 calories in 3 or 4 months. And yes, if you're trying to lose fat, the idea of eating more in order to reverse diet may sound counterintuitive, but some people that I've worked with, actually all of my clients that have taken through a reverse diet have lost fat while reverse dieting. Not everyone will. Some people will gain weight, some people's weight won't change, but in the end you end up with a faster metabolism so that when you do cut your calories, it's actually effective. So when I went through my reverse diet, I started out eating about 2,000 calories. So if I wanted to cut, if my maintenance were 2,000 calories and I wanted to be in an effective, efficient deficit, I'd have to be around 1,500 to 1,600 calories, which is not a lot of calories, especially for someone who really likes food. So in reverse dieting all the way up to 2,500 calories and making that my new maintenance calories, that allowed me to cut effectively and efficiently on 2,000 calories. So if you think this might be you and you want to look into reverse dieting, I have a whole playlist on how to reverse diet, my journey going through reverse dieting, and all of my tips and tricks that I learned along the way. So I will link that down in the description box below. The next reason your diet might not be working is that your health just might not be optimal. If you have an autoimmune disease, if you have insomnia, if you have any sort of health issue, that can drastically affect your metabolism. The whole calories in, calories out thing is 100% true for an otherwise healthy person, but if you have some other internal health issue going on, it will affect the equation of calories in, calories out, and can drastically affect your body's output of calories. I've seen someone maintaining weight on like 2,500 to 3,000 calories and not losing weight on 1,500 calories because she had a lot of health issues and her body was just fighting her. So my recommendation for this is if you do have any underlying health conditions, if you think you have any issues and don't really know, go see a doctor first of all and focus on getting healthy before you focus on weight loss. Tangentially to that, if you have any sort of hormone imbalances, that can also be completely stopping any efforts that you're making to lose weight from working. And this is because, again, it's kind of the same as a health issue, it's just more specific and more common, so I wanted to highlight it. If you have PCOS, if you have low testosterone, if you have high estrogen, whatever hormone imbalances you may have, those things are going to cause your body to store fat in different ways and respond very differently to different diets. It will affect how your body metabolizes food, not only in the calories in, calories out sense, but also in the quality and quantity and types of food sense. And what I mean by that is, I think, best demonstrated through an example. A lot of women with PCOS find that they function a lot better on lower carb diets, and it helps reduce a lot of their PCOS symptoms. Now, I'm not saying if you have PCOS you need to be eating low carb, because it does seem to be individual for some people. There's not enough research to say anything conclusively, but just in general, at least from my experience in working with clients with PCOS and just seeing other people's experiences, if women with PCOS go low carb, their body is able to function better. They're able to lose weight easier, even if they're eating the same number of calories, but higher carb. And the fourth reason that your diet might not be working for you is that you're just following the wrong diet for your body. I've said this before and I'll say it again. There's this amazing thing called bioindividuality, where each human is unique and each person is going to function best on a different kind of diet. Your diet that is optimal for your body is like your fingerprint. It is unique to you. Some people function better on plant-based or animal-based or high carb or keto. A lot of people are just somewhere on that graph. And what happens a lot of the times is people will see this new fad diet, like take keto for example. Yes, it has a lot of merits, but it is still a trendy fad diet. People will see a lot of other people having so much success with the keto diet, and so they will be trying it, and they'll try it for a month and they'll feel absolutely horrible. They'll be gaining weight, wanting to binge. I wanted to binge when I did keto. And they don't know what's wrong because they're following keto exactly the way they're supposed to do keto, and it's just not working. It could just be that the diet is not optimal for your body. I also see a lot of people going plant-based because they're told that it's healthier, and suddenly they find that they're having a lot of issues. They're fatigued, their hair is falling out, they have so many negative symptoms, and they're like, but I'm eating this super healthy diet. Well, guess what? Maybe your body just doesn't process those nutrients as well. Some bodies are actually better able to extract nutrients from plants than others. So it really comes down to your own bioindividuality. So if you are trying out a new diet, a new healthy lifestyle, and it's just not working for you, consider these 4 different factors and see if maybe you fall into one of the categories. If you just need to reverse diet, that's great because you can just reverse diet. If you have health issues or hormone imbalances, highly recommend working on healing and fixing those first. If you're just following the wrong diet, just try other diets, see what happens. You don't have to be dogmatic about the first diet you try and say, well, I committed to this, so I have to do it. You are free to eat however you choose and change it whenever you want to. The sun, I believe, has already set, and I still would like to go for a walk, and I still need to finish my food. So I'm gonna quickly eat the rest of this and then go for a walk. Walk accomplished, more work accomplished, and now we finally have dinner. This was, again, another slightly meal prepped recipe. I have an acorn squash roasted in the oven with some ground chicken that's full of veggies. I think I have onion, green onion, kale, and some other good stuff in there. So I prepped the chicken a few days ago, and then I just roasted the acorn squash tonight, stuck the chicken in it, and then I threw a ton of chicken on the side because I didn't realize how little chicken would fit inside the acorn squash. So we have acorn squash stuffed with chicken with a side of chicken. So it turns out I need to do an emergency drive to San Diego tonight because my driver's license is about to expire in 3 days on my birthday. I'm turning 25 for everyone who's about to ask. And my parents have all of the stuff that I need, like the official documents and stuff. They've been holding on to them for me. I need to go to San Diego so I don't drive without a driver's license.
Because that's illegal.
So I'm quickly gonna have one of the Nuco cinnamon coconut wraps for dessert. And then I'm also making a peppermint mint tea for the road. So I think I'm going to end the video here. I hope it was helpful for you guys, insightful as to why you might be having issues with the diet, if you are having any issues with the diet. If you're not, congrats, good job. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything I said, whether it be about diets or my project comeback journey or what I ate today, let me know down in the comments below. In the meantime, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up because it really does support me and my channel, and I really genuinely appreciate it. Please share this video with your friends, your family, your neighbors. If you want to see more videos from me all about health and fitness, you can check them out over here. To see more videos from me in the future about health and fitness, because that's what I make videos about, you can hit that subscribe button, but make sure you hit the little notification bell too so you get notified when I post a new video, and I will see you very soon. Bye.